on your back, and maybe you have your blocks or your strap close by, just in case you need them. And we'll start today just grounding down. Feel free to let your eyes relax, close, and we'll take the first few moments just getting into the breath. We'll take a few rounds of deep breaths together. Take a big full breath in through the nose. Feel your lungs expand completely. And then through the mouth, let it all go. And then again, full breath in, expand through the belly, ribs, chest, pausing at the top of your breath. Through the mouth, let it go. Just one more together. Full breath in, expand through the belly, ribs, chest, pausing at the top of your breath. Through the mouth, let it all go. And on your next round of breath, take that same full breath in through the nose, and then keep your lips sealed and breathe out through the nose as well. Just keeping your lips sealed, take your breaths in through the nose and out through the nose, starting to build the Ujjayi breath. Steady full breaths in and out. And with your next few rounds of exhales, just feel yourself releasing any remaining tension in the body. Let go of anything that's happened today, anything left you have this evening. Just allow yourself to relax a little bit more fully with every round of breath, especially using that exhale as a tool to help you release. And then from this space, a clearer space, a more focused space, if you'd like to create an intention for your practice, feel free to set one, any positive thought for yourself or for anyone else who might need it. On your next inhale, you can still keep your eyes relaxed, closed. Just reach your arms all the way back behind you. Reaching your arms back, reaching your legs forward. And then gently start to hug your knees in towards your chest. And you can gently rock side to side. Just give yourself a little massage to the mid and lower back. Keep your right knee in towards your chest. You can hold around your right knee. Extend your left leg all the way out straight and flex through your left foot. Just feel your left leg grounded onto the earth. Keep it active by pulling the toes back. And then start to extend your right leg up towards the sky and flex your right foot as well. And here again, you can hold around the back of the thigh. If you're more flexible, maybe you can draw the leg closer, hold around the calf, maybe the ankle, or you can take your second and third fingers on your right hand to the right big toes. And steady breaths wherever you are, just feeling that opening stretch into the back of your right leg. Couple more breaths. Good, and then from here, start to reach both of your arms forward alongside the body and let your head, neck, and shoulder blades lift up off your mat. Good, you're welcome to stay here, or you can start to float your left leg off of the earth. Good, you can stay here as well, or you can come with me, starting with a little core work. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, bring this left leg up to meet the right. So just moving the left leg. Inhale, extend the heel forward, nice and steady. Exhale, bring it back up. 3 more. Inhale, extend the heel forward, bring it back up. 2 more, extending it forward, bring it up. And just 1 more, extend the heel forward. Keep your lower belly pulling in, extend the leg up towards the sky. Relax your head and neck down, hug your knees back in towards the chest. And just take a round of breath here, in and out. And then keep your left knee hugging into the chest. Extend your right leg all the way out long. Flex through the foot. So again, just feeling nice and active through the right leg, all the way into the bottom of the foot, flexing the foot. Extend your left leg up towards the sky. Flex your left foot as well. You can take your hands around the back of your left thigh, around the calf, maybe second and third fingers on your left hand around the big toe. Just feel this stretch. And this is where you might also use a strap around the bottom of the foot if you're particularly tight in the hamstrings, or if it just makes it a bit more comfortable in the body. A couple more rounds of breath here. Good, start to release your hands. Reach both of your arms forward, palms face towards each other. Lift your head, neck, and shoulder blades off the mat. And you're welcome to hold here. You're welcome to just float your right leg up and hold here. Or if you want to do the movement with the breath, take an inhale. And then exhale, bring your right leg up to meet the left. And 4 more. Inhale, extend your right leg forward. Exhale, bring it up. 3, drop forward and bring it up. 2 more. Extend the heel forward. And you bring it back up. And 1 more. Extending the heel forward, bring it back up. Good. Bend your knees. Take your hands behind your knees. Relax your head and neck down. And we're going to rock forward and back, lengthwise along the spine. Good. Rock all the way up to seated. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Flex through the feet. You might have to adjust your seat on your mat. Inhale, circle your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Just a couple of breaths here. Good. To bend your knees and just sweep your legs over to one side. We'll shift to a tabletop position. Onto your hands and knees. Start to gently warm the spine. Inhale, lower the belly, take your gaze forward, also stretching through the core. Exhale, round up through the spine. Just go a couple more rounds. And come back to neutral and shift both of your hands just a couple inches forward of the shoulders, pressing into the palms, tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. And then feel free to pedal out your feet in your downward dog or lift and lower the heels. And inhale your right leg up and back. And stack your hip open and bend your knee. Just feeling that opening through the right hip. And inhale, extend your right leg straight back. Step your right foot all the way through between your palms. Come up high to your fingertips, or maybe you use blocks. As you drop your hips down low, take your gaze forward, open through the chest. And take a big step forward to the top of your space. Forward fold, Uttanasana, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Utkatasana chair. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up and sit low just for the breath. Press into your feet, rise all the way to stand, touch your palms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold, bend your knees, plant your palms, step it back to plank position. We're gonna do 3 Chaturanga Push-Ups. Feel free to use your knees for extra support. Take an inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, lower down halfway, keep your elbows close. Press it straight back up. 2 more times, lower it down. Good, press it straight. 1 more time, lowering down. Good, press straight. Tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. And take your left leg up and back. Stack your hip open and bend your knee, stretching the hip open on this side. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back. Knee to chest, step your foot all the way through between your palms. High to the fingertips or fingertips on blocks as you dip your hips down, take your heart forward. Big step forward to the top of your space, fold in. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold back down. All the way to stand this time. Circle your arms up, touch palms overhead. Bring your hands down to the heart space. And inhale, sweeping your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold, step it back to plank position. And then from your plank, inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, lower slowly all the way to the belly. Keep your elbows close to the body. Good, toes point back, hands by low ribs. Press into the feet, rise to cobra. Keep your elbows bent. And exhale, float your chest back down. And 2 more with the breath, pressing into the feet. Inhale, lift through the heart. Gently release. 1 more, cobra or upward dog. If you're ready, you can press your arms straight, float the thighs off the mat, lift through the chest. Whichever back bend you're in, tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. Good, inhale to lift the heels up high. Keep your heels lifted, bend your knees, look between your palms, walk, step, or float it up to the hands, forward fold, rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold it back down. All the way to stand, sweep your arms up, touch palms. Exhale, hands to heart space. And Surya A, inhale, sweeping your arms up. Then exhale, fold it forward. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold, step it back to plank. Vinyasa, remember you can always skip or modify vinyasas. We'll meet in downward dog. Take your time moving through with a breath. And as you get into your downward dog, ground through the hands, ground through the feet, feel the hips pressing up and back. Just steady your breath. Then walk, step, or float the feet up to your hands, back up to the top, rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale deep, fold back down. Rise all the way to stand, sweep arms up, touch palms, hands to heart space. Couple more rounds, Surya A, inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold, step it back or float it back. Vinyasa or downward dog. Steady breaths. And walk, step, or float your feet up to your hands, back up to the top, rise up halfway. Exhale and fold. Rise all the way to stand, sweeping arms up, touching palms and hands to the heart space. One more round, sweeping your arms up. And exhale, fold it forward. Good, rise up halfway. Exhale and fold, step it back or float it back. Vinyasa. And as you land in your downward dog, we'll just breathe here together. Take a full breath in through the nose and through the mouth, let it all go. And inhale your right leg up and back, three-legged downward dog. Right knee to your right shoulder or tricep. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, extend the leg back. Knee to the right arm. Inhale, extend it back. Knee to the right arm. And inhale, extend it back. Knee to chest, step your foot through between your palms, lower your left knee down, point your toes back, rise up to your low crescent, sweep up through the arms, through the chest, through the fingertips. And so front side of your body is opening up, keep your shoulders drawing down the back. One more inhale, option to touch your palms and gaze up. Good, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. You can bring your fingertips down to the ground or block, shift your hips back as you straighten through the right leg. Some of you might need to adjust your right heel, slide it forward a little bit. Keep that right foot active. You can stay high onto the fingertips or blocks. If you're more flexible, maybe you plant your palms or walk the hands forward. If you want to add this element of balance, you can take your left hand to the bottom of the right foot to help pull the toes back. Steady breaths. Let's start to ground your tips back down on either side of your foot. Rebend into your right knee. We're gonna pop into a standing split. Shift your fingertips forward or blocks forward. Float your left leg up towards the sky, melting your chest in. If you wanna add balance, maybe right hand to the ankle or calf or both hands to the ankle or calf. And one more inhale, breath. And exhale, feet together at the top of your space. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold. Utkatasana chair. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, touch your palms. We're gonna go for a twist to the right. Take your left elbow to the outside of the knee. And try to keep your knees and hips in line. Draw your hips back, open through the chest, turning your chest open towards the right side, pressing the palms together to help your spine twist open. Good, keep your knees bent, reach your arms and chest back up through center. We'll slowly press all the way up to standing, touch palms. Exhale, hands to the heart space. And inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold, step it back. Vinyasa, moving with the breath. Inhale your left leg up and back, reach back through the left heel. Left knee to the left shoulder or tricep, shift it forward. 2 more, inhale, extend the leg back. 2 more times, knee to the left arm. Inhale, extend it back. 1 more, knee to the left arm. And inhale, extend it back. Use your core strength to step your foot through between your palms. Lower your right knee down, point your toes back, rise up to your low crescent. Good, feel the right quad stretching. Front of the right hip stretching. Keep your core engaged to protect your low back. Shoulders are drawing down away from the ears. 1 more inhale, maybe you can touch your palms and look up. Good, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Fingertips down to the ground or block, shift your hips back, straighten through the left leg. And again, take it to your level, keeping the chest higher, or maybe folding in a little bit deeper. Left leg stays active. Shoulders are still relaxing down the back, away from the ears. Long spine, thinking about drawing your heart forward. Good, start to rebend into your left knee, shift your fingertips. We're gonna come into that standing split. Tuck your back toes, lift your right knee up, and then float your right leg up towards the sky, melting in. You can add your element of balance if you'd like, 1 or both hands to the left ankle or calf, or you can keep your fingertips grounded or use your blocks. And ground your fingertips, bring your feet back together, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold it back down. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, sit low. Hands to the heart, twist to your left side. Right elbow hooks to the outside of the knee. And left palm is pressing into the right to help turn your chest open, keeping the knees and hips in line. Steady full breaths in and out. Good. Keep your knees bent, reach your arms and chest back up through center. We're gonna slowly sit our hips down. Use your hands if you need to. Coming into Navasana, boat pose. So you can keep your heels grounded and reach your arms forward, open through the chest. You can float your legs up. You might straighten your legs out. Keep your collarbones spread wide, shoulders drawing down the back, lower belly hugging in. Steady full breaths in and out. And take one more inhale, and then bend your knees, plant your feet down, reach your arms back up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we're gonna slowly roll down. So still working the core, lower down through the lower back, mid back, upper back, all the way down. Walk your heels in close to your bottom. We're setting up for a bridge pose. Bring your arms alongside the body, palms face down. We'll take a full breath together in through the nose, through the mouth, let it go. Good. On your inhale, press into the arms, into the feet to lift your hips up. You can make this more restorative. You can slide a block underneath you. Some of you might adjust your arms, roll your shoulder blades underneath you, lace up your fingers, or you can just keep your arms alongside the body. And just make sure you're not splaying your knees out wide. Keep your knees in line with the hips, pointing straight forward. Steady breaths, opening up through this heart space. And one more inhale breath. As you exhale, you can unlace the fingers, unroll the shoulder blades, gently roll all the way down the spine. Hug your knees back in towards your chest, hands behind the knees. We're gonna rock forward and back again. Good, rock all the way up to seated. And again, extend your legs out in front of you. Adjust your seat if needed. Coming back to that forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Good, exhale, fold it forward. Just another full breath in here. And as you exhale, maybe you can fold a little bit deeper. Nice. And use your hands to walk yourself back up to seated. Bend your knees and just sweep your legs over to either side. We're coming back to that tabletop position. Just one round of cow and cat. Inhale, lower your belly. Take your gaze forward, open through the chest. Exhale, round up through the spine. Good. Come back to neutral. Downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back. Right leg up and back, three-legged downward dog. Right knee crosses over to the outside of the left arm. Shift forward. Inhale, extend it back. Two more to the left, knee to the left arm. Inhale, extend it back. One more, knee to the left arm. And inhale, extend it back. Step your right foot all the way through between your palms. Set up your feet hip distance. Rise up to your high crescent. Sweep the arms up. Find your balance. And one more inhale, maybe touch your palms, gaze up. And then as you exhale, bring your fingertips down. Hop your back foot in about 6 inches or so. Spin your back heel down. Your feet can be a little wide, about hip distance apart, and then start to press your right leg straight. So we're coming into pyramid pose. Again, here you can use blocks. Feel your right hip drawing back. Lengthen your heart over your right leg. So going for a length through the spine. And some of you might feel comfortable flexing your right foot, pulling the toes back. And just activating the back of the leg a little bit more, or you can keep your right foot flat. Steady breaths. Good, next inhale, just coming up high to the fingertips, draw your heart forward. Exhale, big step forward to the top of your space, fold in. Rise up halfway. Exhale, fold it back down, back to chair pose. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, sit low. Touch your palms. We're gonna twist to the right again. Left elbow to the outside of the knee. And if it's comfortable, you can split your arms open. Reach your right fingertips up towards the sky, reach your left fingertips down towards the ground, or just keep your hands at the heart, your choice. Breathe fully in your twist. Good, building heat, building strength. If you have your arms open, touch your palms back together. Come back through chair, through center. Sweep your arms up alongside the ears. Press all the way up to standing. Touch your palms, hands to heart space. Good, inhale, circle your arms up. And exhale and fold it forward. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold, step it back to plank. Vinyasa or downward dog. And take your left leg up and back. Reach back through the heel. Cross your left knee to the right arm. Shift forward. And inhale, extend it back. 2 more, knee to the right arm. Inhale, extend it back. 1 more, knee to the right arm. Good, inhale, extend it back. Step your foot all the way through between your palms. High crescent, sweep your arms forward and up. And 1 more inhale, option to touch your palms, look up. And exhale, bring your fingertips down. And again, hop your back foot in a few inches. You can take it out wider, spin your back heel down, and start to press your left leg straight. Coming into your pyramid pose on this side, you can stay on your fingertips or palms using your blocks. Left hip drawing back, heart reaching to lengthen through the spine. And last couple of breaths. Maybe you flex your left foot, pulling the toes back. And shift to your forward fold. So take a big step forward to the top of your space. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale, deep fold, back down. Back to chair, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, touch palms. Twist to your left side. Palms press or split your arms open, your choice. Good, if you have your arms open, touch your palms back together. Come back through center, sweep your arms up. And press all the way up to standing. Touch your palms. Bring your hands back to the heart space. And inhale, circle your arms up. Hold it forward and let it go. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold it back down. Pause in your forward fold. Take your feet about hip distance. Keep your feet parallel. Let your knees bend a little bit. Relax your head, neck, and arms down. You can let your arms just dangle down. You can wrap your arms around the backs of the knees or just hold on to your elbows. Let your arms act like a weight. And you can just stay stationary or gently flow side to side. And releasing your arms back down towards the earth. Rise up halfway with a flat spine. Exhale and fold. And step it back or float it back. Vinyasa or downward dog. Moving through with the breath. And right leg lifts up and back. As you exhale, step it all the way through between your palms. Spin your left heel down. We're gonna rise forward and up. Warrior 1, hips and chest square forward. And exhale, open up to your warrior 2. Reach it back to reverse warrior, big stretch back. And then exhale, side angle pose. Take your top arm, stretch it all the way forward alongside the ear. And again, reach it back, reverse. Good, exhale, side angle. Head reverse. And then just come up to warrior 2, arms out to a T. Press your right leg straight, reach both of your arms up and overhead. Turn all your toes towards the left side of your mat, make your feet parallel. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, Prasarita. You can plant your palms down, you can hold around your ankles, you can lace up your fingers behind the back. Your version of this stretch. Feel the weight in your feet, rock a little bit more forward towards the balls of your feet. A tripod headstand is welcome here if that's part of your practice, or a handstand practice, your choice, being safe. And rise back up to the fingertips. Inhale, lift your spine up halfway. Exhale, turn back towards the front, back into your lunge. And take your feet about hip distance apart. Lift your back heel up. You're gonna lift your chest, float it above your front thigh, and sweep your arms back alongside the body. And open through the chest. Back leg pressing straight, stack your right knee directly over the heel. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want to take it a bit further to challenge your balance, hands to the heart. Shift your weight into your right leg, float your left leg up, warrior 3. Steady breaths. And you take your version, you can keep your hands to the heart. You can reach your arms back, you can reach your arms forward alongside the ears. Steady breaths, find your focus. And one more inhale. As you exhale, gently fold your chest into your standing splits. Fingertips down to the ground or blocks. Maybe you float your left leg a little bit higher. Good, feet together, forward fold, Uttanasana, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold it back down. Chair pose just for the breath. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up and sit low. And rise all the way up to standing. Touch your palms Bring your hands back down to the heart. That other side, inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, fold it forward and let it go. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold, step it back or float it back. Vinyasa. Take your time, make your way into your downward dog. And left leg lifts up and back. Use your core to step your foot through between your palms. Spin your right heel down. Warrior one, rising up, facing forward, hips and chest point forward. Good. One more inhale on your warrior one. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Good. Flow with the breath. Inhale, reach it back to reverse warrior. Good. Exhale, extended side angle. Take your top arm, reach it all the way forward alongside the ear. Inhale, reach it back, reverse. Legs are nice and strong. Exhale, extended side. And one more, reverse, big stretch back. And then come with your chest upright. Reach your arms out to T, back to your warrior two. Good. Start to straighten your left leg. Reach your arms up and overhead. Reset your feet, point all your toes towards the right side of your mat. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, Pasarita. Good, so feet are parallel. Again, you choose the position of your hands and your arms. You can rock your weight in your feet a little bit more forward. Feel the hamstrings turn on. And bring your hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift your spine up halfway. Exhale, turn back towards the front into your lunge. Set up your feet hip distance. And start to float your chest up. Sweep your arms back alongside the body into this preparation for warrior three. So you're always welcome to stay right here. And stay with your breath. Back leg pressing straight, left knee stacked over your left heel. If you want to go for the balance, you can bring your hands to the heart. Feel your weight shift into your left foot, right leg floats up. Once your right leg lifts, flex that foot, all of your toes pointing down. Feel your hips at the same level. Hands can stay at the heart. You can reach your arms back alongside the body. Most challenging to reach your arms forward alongside the ears. And steady breaths wherever you are. Feel the length in the body, the strength in the legs. Softly fold your chest down, standing splits, fingertips down to the ground or blocks. Maybe right leg can float up a little bit higher. Okay, bring your feet together at the top of your mat. Forward fold, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold it back down, back to chair pose, bend your knees. Sweep your arms up and sit below. And press into your feet, rise all the way up to stand, touch your palms, hands to the heart space. Pause here, just take a full breath in. And a slow breath out. Good, one more round. We're gonna add on a little bit more. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold, step it back. Vinyasa or downward dog. Moving with control. Moving with the breath. And inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through. Spin your left heel down, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Dancing warrior, inhale, reach it back, reverse. And exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse, big stretch back. And exhale, extended side. One more, reverse, big stretch back. And as you exhale, just come up right, arms out to a T. Then press your right leg straight, float your arms up. Turn your toes towards the left side. Hinge at your hips, fold and Pasarita. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Choose the position of your arms. Feel the weight more towards the balls of your feet. Good, inhale, rise and up halfway. Now as you exhale, turn towards the front, back into your lunge. Set up your feet hip distance apart. Float your left leg, float your left heel up. Rise up to high crescent. Sweep your arms forward and up. Touch your palms, hands through heart space. You're going for a twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And breathing fully in your twist here. You can keep your hands at your heart or split your arms open, your choice. Good, if you have your arms open, touch your palms back together. We're gonna come back to that floating position of the chest forward, arms back. So just turn your chest down, reach your arms back alongside the body. Again, you're welcome to stay here. Come into warrior three, hands to the heart, float your balance to your right foot. And you can reach your arms back, forward, or keep your hands at the heart. Good, you're welcome to stay here in your balance. If you want to try twisted half moon pose, keep your left leg lifted high. Start to take your left fingertips down to the ground or to a block. Rotate your chest towards the right side and reach up high through the right fingertips. And left leg is still lifting, kicking back, opening through the chest. And one more inhale, expand across all of your limbs wherever you are. We're gonna come into a forward fold. So fold your chest down, step your feet together, rise up halfway. Exhale and fold it back down. And stay in your forward fold. Just take a full breath in and a slow breath out. And bend your knees so you can plant your palms, step it back. Vinyasa or downward dog. We're gonna make our way through that balancing sequence one more time on the left side. Inhale your left leg up and back. Step your foot through between your palms, spin your right heel down, warrior one facing forward. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Take your top arm, stretch it forward, flow with the breath. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, extended side. And one more, reverse. And as you exhale, just come upright, arms out to a T, warrior two. Press your left leg straight. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take your feet parallel towards the right. Hinge at your hips and fold in. Take a moment, breathe, stretch. Find the position of your arms. Good, rise up halfway. Inhale to lift through the heart. Exhale, turn, pivot towards the front, back into your lunge. Feet are hip distance, right heel is lifted. We're gonna rise up to high crescent. Sweep your arms up. Touch your palms, go for a twist over towards the left. Right elbow to the outside of your knee. And again, palms can touch. You can split your arms open. Keep your back leg pressing straight and strong. And breathe fully wherever you are. And if you have your arms open, keep your palms back together. Good. Start to turn your chest down towards the ground into that floating position. Chest floats above the front thigh. Reach your arms back alongside the body. Always welcome to stay right here or make your way to warrior three. Hands to the heart. Float your right leg up as you shift the weight into your left leg. Good. Hips balanced. Lengthen through the body. You can keep your hands at the heart. Reach your arms forward or back, your choice. And you can stay in your balance or come for the twist. Reach your right fingertips down underneath your right shoulder to the ground or to a block. Left arm reaches up. Keep reaching back through the right heel as well. So turning your chest open and then feel the length from the heel all the way through the crown of the head. And steady breaths. And forward fold. Coming out of it, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold it back down. Come up halfway 2 more times. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold. One more, rising up halfway. Exhale and fold it back down. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Turn your toes towards the corners of your mat. Sit your hips down, Navasana, coming down into this squat. Palms touch at the heart. You can use your elbows to gently press the knees open and lengthen through the spine. So tailbone is grounded and at the same time lifting up through the crown of the head. Feel free to let your eyes relax closed here. Just grounding into this position. If you're really craving an arm balance, you can come into Bakasana for a few rounds of breath. If you're familiar with crow pose, you'll plant your palms down. You can bring your feet a little closer together. Big toes close together, lift your heels up high, lift your hips up high. Take your knees behind the triceps. Keep your elbows hugging in towards each other as you shift the weight forward towards your fingertips. And maybe the feet start to float up. Or you can just practice lifting 1 foot at a time. Feel the weight shift in towards your fingers, belly hugging in, heart forward. And you can step it back through your vinyasa or float it back through your vinyasa if you're in that arm balance. Everyone else will just come into a forward fold. We're all gonna meet in downward dog. So you can walk your feet back, you can step it back through one last vinyasa, your choice. You make your way into your downward dog. Take a full breath in and a slow breath out. Start to gently lower your knees down, widen your knees apart, big toes touch. Shift your hips back towards your heels and rest in child's pose. You can reach your arms gently forward or reach them back to the outsides of the legs. Steady breaths. And just feel your shoulders melting down. Keep your core nice and soft. Feeling the hips stretch back towards the heels. Resting the body. Take one more full breath in through the nose. And through the mouth, let it all go. And feel that sense of release. Stay here just for a couple more rounds of breath. Softening down, letting go. And gently start to make your way up to seated. Shift your hips to one side so you can take your legs all the way out in front of you. We're going to revisit Uttanasana, seated forward fold for the third time today. Inhale, extend your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, fold in. See how different it might feel from the very beginning. Our first fold in, you might be a lot more open, allowing your body to melt your chest towards the thighs. No judgment if it's still a challenging pose. You can bring your hands anywhere to the outsides of the legs or on tops of the legs. Some of you might be able to hold onto the bottoms of the feet, or even take your block, hold around the block, around the bottoms of the feet for a little extra stretch. Last couple of breaths. And use your hands to walk yourself back up to seated. Bend your knees up, sit right towards the middle of your mat. Again, just working the core before we roll down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Lower belly hugging in, slowly lower. Lower back, mid back, upper back, slowly all the way down. Relax your arms down, walk your heels in close to your bottom. Take a full breath in. And a slow breath out, let it go. Cross your right ankle above your left knee. Flex your right foot. You're welcome to stay just right here at this position or come in to thread the needle. You can take your hands around the back of your left thigh or left shin. And gently feeling the right knee drawing forward. Try to keep your hips at the same level. And try to keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed down. We're getting to this part of the practice where we start to slow down. Longer holds. Softer energy. Cooling our body from all the heat building, getting full balance in our practice. For the last few breaths, if you feel really open in your hamstrings, you can start to extend your left leg up towards the sky. So left leg will come straight. You'll take your hands instead of behind the thigh, you can walk them around the ankle or the calf. You can use a strap around the foot, or maybe second and third fingers on your left hand around the left big toes. If you're doing that, you can just relax. Right arm out to the side. Good. Keep your right foot crossed over the thigh. You're going to gently bend your left knee if you had it extended straight. Bring your left foot back down onto the ground. Good. So you still have your right leg crossed over. Open your arms out to the sides, out to a T, or bend your elbows out to the sides. And then cross your right leg all the way over the left, crossing at the thighs. You're gonna go for a twist. Bump your hips to the right side of your mat, set them back down. And then let your knees fall over towards the left side. If it's too intense in that twist with the legs crossed, you can simply uncross your legs. An option to take your gaze over your right shoulder in the opposite direction of the legs. Feel free to let your eyes relax, close. Good. Bring your head and your knees back up through center. Uncross your legs, plant your feet down. Bring your hips back through center. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Stay here or thread the needle. And shoulders stay soft. And steady breaths. And if you did it on the other side, you can extend your right leg out straight. Flex your right foot, hold around the calf or the ankle, or peace fingers around your right big toes. Good. Release your hands. You're going to rebend your right knee if you had it extended. Plant your right foot down and keep your left foot crossed over. And then cross your left leg all the way over the right. So crossing at the thighs, arms open out to the sides or bend your elbows to the sides. You can take your hips, pick them up, move them over towards the left side of your mat, set them back down, and then let your knees fall over towards the right side. You can look over your left shoulder if that feels okay. Gently bring your head and your knees back through center. Uncross your legs, plant your feet back down. Bring your hips back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. You can gently rock side to side, just massaging out through the mid and lower back. Quick happy baby pose. Separate the knees, point the bottoms of the feet up, hold around the outer edges of the feet or even behind the thighs. You can gently rock side to side here as well. And bring your knees back in towards your chest, hug in. Feel gratitude for your body and the way it's carried you through this practice. And start to relax your arms down, relax your feet down, and just take your time setting up for your final rest, Shavasana. So you're always welcome to lay down flat. You can bend your knees up. You can rest with the feet together, knees open up to the sides. Arms can gently rest away from you, or you can ground your hands on top of your body. Just find your most comfortable reclined position. And let your eyes relax, close. Take one more full breath together in through the nose. Through the mouth, softly let it go. And feel everything relax down towards the earth. Let your eyes rest back. Feel your jaw relaxed. Shoulders heavy, belly soft, hips heavy. It's resting all the way down through the arms, into the fingers, and all the way down through the legs, into the toes, receiving all the benefits of your strong practice tonight. If you need a longer Shavasana, you're totally welcome to stay here as long as you'd like and as long as you need. And if you're just about ready to close up your practice, keep your mind relaxed, keep your body relaxed, without rushing out of this very precious part of our practice. Just start to deepen the breath. Take a fuller breath in and a fuller breath out. On your next inhale, you can reach your arms all the way back behind you. Take a nice long stretch from end to end. And start to gently bend your knees up, plant your feet down onto the earth. And so with your eyes relaxed, closed, roll over towards your left side. Use your hands and arms to gently press yourself up to your meditation seat. Just gently finding your grounded seat. Most comfortable seat, tall spine, hands resting to the tops of the thighs. Just allowing yourself to experience this softness in the body. Bring your palms to touch in front of the heart space. And together we'll take one more full breath here. Big inhale through the nose and through the mouth, let it go. And find gratitude for our time together, for our practice in our spaces. Feel gratitude for your strong and healthy body. And just bringing your awareness back to your intention, bringing light to that thought and to all those around us. And I thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me tonight. Namaste.